Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. My name is Constance, and today I want to talk to you guys on, I guess, my relocation here in Houston, how it's been for me, how I'm liking it, the pros and the cons, and of course the food. Yes, the food, y'all. Um, I've been here for about almost 3 weeks, guys, and for the most part, I'm okay with it. Because I've lived worse places. But not saying that Houston is like bad. Um, One thing I can tell you is definitely a change coming from North Carolina, of course, because it just is, y'all. It just is because you have so much to factor into that, like the traffic, the people, um, the food spots. There are a ton of restaurants here, y'all. Y'all could never, like, if you say you can't find no food in Houston, then something is definitely wrong. Because Houston has by far so many food restaurants that it's hard to even decide sometimes on what you want to eat. But me, most of the times I'm cooking at home. But I went to this place a few days ago, and it was called but something. Anyway, I'll put it in the section down here. But anyway, it was a Cajun seafood place. And I tried the pasta. I went on like a little friend date or whatever you want to call it. I didn't even know I was going to the restaurant. He just hit I met someone that was out here, and he invited me to eat, and I went to lunch. And when I got there, he was like, "You want to try the pasta?" Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you this much: I don't mind going out, but you know, at the time I didn't want to go out because I kind of felt like bombarded because this person know I've been on a weight loss journey, and he knew that. So it's just like, I just told you about my weight loss journey, me wanting to lose weight, and me actually being on the right track, and then you hit me with a pasta restaurant occasion. Like, that was a temptation because y'all, I love Cajun shrimp and chicken pasta. Anyway, so I went there. I had a couple of drinks. I just was like, bump it, you know. I'm gonna go enjoy myself because I haven't been able to go out. I've been working since I've been here in Houston. Um, I work for Amazon. So I just been working and just staying kind of like low key, you know. And I went out, had a few drinks. I had some Long Islands. When I got there, I only had one Long Island. Um, and I was sitting and waiting on the guy because he was late, of course. And it's late. And when I'm thinking about late, I'm like, okay, he's like 30 minutes late. But he was at, work or whatever, and something came up. So I didn't care about it. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna have my drink. The music was playing, and people were coming in, I was talking to them. So it was kind of like a friendly vibe. Um, and one thing I noticed about being here in Houston, um, you just mind your business, and people are friendly, because you're more down south. And, of course, I know they ain't friendly, but, the people I've met so far have been friendly. Um, and so I like that because I'm a down south woman, of course, being that I'm originally from Tennessee, Memphis. So technically, I am a down south woman, gal. But anyway, back to the restaurant. I get to the restaurant, waiting, I'm drinking. He finally comes in, give him a hug, hey, how you doing? And he orders the food for us, and food comes. I bread, and I got a chicken Cajun shrimp pasta. When I tell you it was so good, y'all, oh my God, it was so good. Melted in my mouth. Noodles were cooked perfectly. Sauce was perfect. Not runny. I mean, bread was just, everything was so good about this meal. And impressed me so much because, everybody always talks about how Houston has the best restaurants. The food is so good out here. And I actually got to experience the food, and let me tell y'all, the food was great. The pasta was great, and I'm definitely going back there. Um, the only thing I can say, and I'm gonna talk about some pros and cons now about Houston for me that I don't like. Not saying that y'all are gonna not, y'all gonna hate it or anything, but for me, um, just some things to be aware of if you do want to move here. And I feel like it should be put out there. And if anything, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna give it to y'all straight, no chaser, and tell you the truth. Um, if you are a country girl, if you are if you plan on moving to Houston and you're not used to traffic, like I'm talking about New York traffic, if you do not like being in traffic, if you do not like sometimes being the rush hour, if you do not like having to wait, are stuck on the highways, I'm talking about stuck through traffic, then I advise you strongly to reconsider moving to Houston because the traffic is hella crazy. You will have to leave early. In North Carolina, man, I could leave my house. I could leave the house, like a perfect example. I have to be at my job at 7. I could leave my house about maybe 6:30, 6:35, and know I will make it there to my job about by 7 for sure. Houston, you're not gonna get that, baby. You have to leave your house an hour before it's time for you to get to work, and sometimes a little bit more than that because you're fighting through traffic. And it depends on what time you're leaving too, because 5 o'clock you do not. I repeat, you do not want to be stuck on that freeway, baby. No, ma'am. You do not want to be stuck in it. And even in the mornings, the traffic, early morning traffic is crazy, y'all. Like crazy. Like, I kid you not. Like, that is my only pet peeve about living in Houston. That, and there are a lot of migrants here. But I have no issues with that. But being that you're in Texas, in Mexico, and you're gonna see that here. But I can be honest with you, they are some of the nicest people I've actually encountered since I've been here, and that's all honesty. The next thing is, don't miss your turn when you turn off the highway, because I'm telling you, I turned off in highway, missed my exit like twice, man, and I had to turn around. It was like I was turning around in circles, baby. It was crazy. I said on the third go, I said, no, baby, we gonna get this. We gonna definitely get this. I said we are gonna get this time. So third time came around, whoop whoop, got on that highway and I didn't even care. I slowed down. But I slowed down, y'all. It's so crazy because, and also, I'm gonna say this much. They have turns where, like, you could be going straight, then they got two straights, and then they got where you can turn, like, actually you can turn and go straight, and then they have one veer off where you can turn. You could get mixed up with that because you don't know which way to go or if this is going to take you on the highway again. I'm just like, oh my God. I have never, like, never. It's an experience, y'all. I even called myself one night, one morning, I got on the highway. Well, I didn't take the highway. I ended up wanting to take the regular street roads. Y'all, I don't know where the heck I was. All I know was dark, it was scary, and it was gloomy in those neighborhoods. And I kind of figured you need to get the heck out of this neighborhood because this is not where you need to be, girlfriend. You don't even know where you're at. You need to get away from here. So I hurried up and got my cell phone out of wherever I was because I knew for a fact I did not supposed to be there. Yes. And it was, and oh, let me tell you something too, baby. You come to Houston, make sure your car is fully aligned, baby. I'm talking about fully aligned. They have so many potholes here. They have so many messed up roads, y'all. Don't make no sense. When I came here, I went over this big pothole in the road, not paying attention. I'm like, oh my God, like what are y'all doing? What are y'all, your roads, baby? Like, when I tell you they roads are so fucking, excuse my French, the roads are so messed up out here. Like, the roads are so messed up, man. Like, I said to myself, what is, because I'm from North Carolina and we pay taxes on the roads and stuff like that. But I'm saying to myself, what are these people doing with the money? Because they sure ain't making sure the roads are properly maintained. Like, when I tell you I hit a pothole so hard, I thought I knocked something loose under my car. I swear to you, I think I did. So take in mind that they do not take care of their roads out here. And if somebody say they do, they lying to you. And I'm telling you, make sure you have your car fully aligned when you come out here. Also, it rains a lot out here. Not a lot, but since I've been here, my experience, it has rained majority of the sunny days. And I don't know, maybe it's, maybe it's not a norm, I don't know, but it definitely rained a lot. But other than that, it's been sunny, it's been warm. There were some days that I woke up and it was actually cold, and I was in shock because I'm like, Texas, I'm thinking Texas, gets a little, I'm thinking it's warm, but I know that, y'all gonna have your days where it gets cool and cool. Like, one day it was like 30 degrees here, y'all. And that shocked me too because I was just like, 30 degrees? It was cold that morning. And this was actually before Christmas. Yeah. Actually before Christmas. But other than that, you guys, I'm kind of like in between with Texas. Do I want to stay here after my lease is up? Probably not. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Probably not. It has been, and people was like, well, just let it grow on you and you're gonna like it. I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it's not for me. It may not be for me because, like I said, I'm from the country. I'm more of a slow pace. I'm more of being somewhere where it's slow pace, meaning, like not a lot of people, not being over congested, crowded, the traffic, just stuff like that. And if I have to be honest with you, this place is a little too fast for me, and it really is. But it's a beautiful city, depending on what side of town you're on, because I live in the Heights, and I like it in the Heights. Pretty much, you walk outside my apartment, people are walking their dogs, and seeing owners, and y'all can kind of get the drift of where, kind of neighborhood I'm in. You see families walking their dogs and their kids and businessmen. So I live in an okay area. I have assigned parking, it's gated. You know, it's just like Texas is just not for me. It's not. And I am making preparations in the next few months to actually relocate again. And I'm not for sure where I'm going to go. I might go back to North Carolina, where it's up to my speed, of course. But if anything, I can say this is an experience for me. You know, I can actually say, dang, you know, you actually you actually moved somewhere and you got to experience living in Texas. So I can knock that off my bucket list. You know, I don't count it as, oh, you move here for no reason. In life, there's lessons. In life, you have to go through certain experiences. That's what I'm looking at, especially after losing my husband. I kind of like live in the moment anyway. So I'm one of those in the moment women. And I'm surprised I'm still here because, like, a week ago, I wanted to pack my stuff and I wanted to leave literally. And I was going to, but then I was like, you know what, Constance, girl, give this place a chance. You know, not even if you don't want to give it a chance, just live here for a little bit. And see if it'll, you know, if you'll like it, you know, just see, you know, just see if it might grow on you. But when I tell y'all, like, I am struggling with this place. I am struggling with this place, like, cause man, like, y'all have no idea. It's kind of like a culture shock or a shock in general because, you know, and then of course I'm on my weight loss journey, and I'm gonna tell y'all, mind y'all, why the camera got me looking like I'm real big. I swear the camera puts like 20, 40 pounds on you. Guys, I'm gonna show y'all. First of all, before I even show y'all, I've lost in the past 2 weeks, I know at least 25 pounds. Um, and I did. And I think too, it was because of me changing my environment, not eating so much, stress, and just so much that, you know, yeah. So I honestly think that's why I lost all the weight. I'm still in my weight loss journey and I'm still, you know, trying my best to stay kind of stay consistent with things. I'm going to step back because for the ones that follow me, you haven't seen me in a while. So I'm pretty sure y'all need an update on how I look. And y'all excuse my belly because I'm working on that. But I wanted to show you guys, you know, it's not about technically it's not about the pace. And I always tell people, like, just know you're not in a race with losing weight. Because if you make it seem like a race, you're gonna be disappointed all the time. Stop hopping on the scale every day. Because I'm telling you, mentally, that's not good for you. You're hopping on the scale, your weight is going up and down, you know, and you one day you get on the scale, it might be another number, and then it might be a different number. A lot of times I tell people you lose weight in certain, I would say certain areas. Sometimes a person's scale might not move, but they might be losing inches. Like, and you know, that has happened to me, especially with intermittent fasting, because I don't eat until after 12 and I stop eating after 6. Now, every now and again, y'all, if I do get hungry after 6, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I'll get me a popsicle. Or I'll get me a little small thing of tortilla chips. Plain tortilla chips. And it usually does the job. And I try to stop focusing on the refrigerator, of course. because um, when you are so used to eating what you want, it's kind of hard to get out of that, you know, because you're so used to eating what you want in any time. And I always tell people like, um, we are programmed to think we're supposed to eat breakfast. We don't necessarily have to eat breakfast every morning because I went all morning today without eating. I didn't eat until like 1. And I'm getting ready to make me a fruit bowl. I've been eating yogurt bowls. I put yogurt in there, I put granola, and I put some berries and some bananas, and I'll eat that. And of course, the yogurt got protein in it anyway, so that usually does the trick and keeps me satisfied. Tonight I'm gonna eat probably some. I might eat some protein. I might eat some squash, not fried, but kind of like grilled squash. Um, and maybe some salad. That's what I'll do. I'm trying to stay away from the rice, y'all, because rice is my kryptonite. I swear I love eating rice so much, and I was thinking about it because my sister was like, "I'm gonna make some rice tonight." I'm looking at her like, I'm on the phone like, she like, "Girl, you better eat you some rice and stop big backing." Girl, you see this? Do you see the stomach, baby? Yeah. And then I got up this morning. I wasn't feeling. Of course, I was feeling depressed. Didn't want to exercise. Didn't want to do nothing. Cause when I get depressed, all I want to do is go lay in the bed. So I didn't get the exercise this morning. I might actually do some exercise tonight, just depending on how I'm feeling. But I definitely, you guys, am gonna have to make a change soon because for my mental health, I feel like I need to. Um, I know David wouldn't want me to be sad every day. He would want me to push on, and that's why I wake up every day and I push. But most of my days, I have anxiety, I have depression, and that's me being honest with you. And I even have days where I just don't want to be here. So I'm trying to fight through that. And I have friends and I have family to talk to, but when you're in a state where you just feel like nothing matters and, you know, nobody cares, it ain't really that you're feeling that way, it's your mental with whatever you're dealing with. So when I get to a place where I'm like that, where I feel like I can't go on, I will just talk to God. I won't, and then if it gets bad, I'll call and ask somebody, talk to someone. But I will get into a meditation state where it's just me and God, and I'm talking to Him, and I'm opening my heart, and I'm saying, God, I need you. I need you to help me. I really need for you to show me my purpose, and need for you to help me fight this. And that's what happened to me the other day. I got really depressed, y'all, and you know, a lot of you guys don't understand what it feels like, you know, and sometimes it really, I don't know, it just makes me wonder about for the ones that love to say, oh, he loves you and he wouldn't want you to be this way. What a way to be, y'all. Especially if you're sad and you're hurting and you can't see that person anymore. How can you tell me what it's like to lose a spouse and you don't even know what it's like? You don't feel my pain. And I don't ever want you guys to ever feel my pain, because to feel like how I feel, that's not a way to go on in life. And that's why I'm doing everything I can to survive this. I don't care if it means me moving 10 million other times or 15 other times within a year. I'm in a place where I'm trying to find my peace, and I don't care what it takes in this moment. And I do mean that. who knows, in 2 or 3 months, I might be like, Houston, I'm out. I can't do this no more. I might say that next week. You never know. But um, I can't do it no more. I have to I like I tell people all the time, we are in control of our happiness. We are the only ones that's in control of it, which means that we control how happy we are in our lives. And I know that I'm the only one that control my destiny. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in my vlog. I still have a ton of other things to talk about, like how my job is out here with Amazon and the pros and cons of that. But that'll be on a whole nother vlog. I want to thank you guys, first of all, for tuning in and watching my vlog. I want you guys to hit the subscribe button, the like button, the share button. Tune in. There will be more things that I will talk to you guys about. And I'm just trying to get adjusted to this vlogging thing. It's new to me. But I said that I would start sharing more with you guys and start, just doing what kind of like what David and I had said we were going to do, a few years ago before he passed away, because he was actually going to start vlogging with me, guys. And I feel like, if anything, it's just time for me to walk in my truth and live in my truth. And what better way than to just, share with you guys, share with people that, I feel like some of you will understand and some of you won't judge me. And even if you do judge me, it doesn't matter, because this is my life, this is my grief. Dealing with so much I've dealt with in my life, nothing can hurt me at this point. And I tell people, Christmas, losing my mom and thinking about her, and thinking about my grandma and my granddaddy and my husband. I've lost so much at this point that, unfortunately, I've learned to deal with life and what life throws at me, unfortunately. And again, I want to thank you guys for, watching my vlog. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for having so much compassion. Thank you guys for just being that ear that I need. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.